The man in this modern society, they want you to put that woman first. They want you to put your own life on the back burner and invest your most tangible resources, being your time, being your attention, and even your personal assets, money, trips, vacations, and just taking care of her. They want you to put all of that into that one woman until you build her up enough, build her confidence up enough until she gets the courage to leave you. That's all it is. This is not to sound pessimistic, or this is not to sound like I'm bashing women, but this is a constant reoccurring trend among all men of different age groups, different races, and different socioeconomic backgrounds. What makes you think that you're so special, that we're so special, and you found the lucky one, when others, millions of men, have said the same thing, especially in this Western society? I don't know how it is in the rest of the Western world, but here in the United States, 50% of marriages end up in divorce. So it's no greater than tossing up a coin. You see, throughout everywhere in nature, humans and even the animal kingdom, the feminine nature was designed to be protected by the masculine. And this still goes on in the animal kingdom, of course. But nowadays, among the human species, women are opting to become more independent. And this is because of feminism. Feminism is destroying their brains. Let's be honest here. Feminism is only making them feel like they have power by disarming the only protection they have, which is a man. They want women to think that they don't need men. And some women are actually believing this, right? And this is just doing a disharmony in the relationship between man and woman. But it's getting so far to the point where there's a lot of men who still hold conservative and traditional values. But in Western societies, especially in blue states, men are settling or moving out of the country, or even getting their hearts broken because of this new age of femininity and this new age of love, what love is and what love can be. But I'm telling you here, as a man, you're not fully yourself when you're in love. You're not fully focused when you're in love. You may love a woman, you can love a woman, but the moment you start moving in your emotional state, the moment you start moving in a state of love and like blindness, and you're just becoming blind by all your girl's red flags, her wrongdoings, and how you're so oblivious that you're just being used as a utility for survival. But you don't see all of this because you're looking at life through the lens of love and tranquility and utopic, when reality doesn't work that way. This is fed through us through movies, commercials, and all the TV shows. You ever see on TV, I'll take for example American Dad, Family Guy as well, how it's always the mom, the woman, the wife that is in charge of the household, and she's the only one with a level head, and the guy is seen as a fool. He can't do for himself. He needs his woman. He's not the brightest bulb in the box. This is all just a ploy to market men as inferior to women. This is all a ploy to market women as superior to men. Woman King and all these movies, how of these dominant women, especially black women, they're coming for the black woman's femininity, right? But they're messing up our brains by depicting certain images and programming on TV through our emotions. Although you may not feel anything consciously in the moment, that movie, you're watching, that TV show you're watching, is constantly replaying in your subconscious mind. And you live out your life through your subconscious mind. 90% of your actions are done because of your subconscious mind. So if we keep getting these messages about men are worthless, men ain't shit, men are utilities, we're only loved for our money, what is that doing to the relationship between the man and the woman? What is that doing to the relationship between a man and his self-esteem? That's only going to push a man to either become more cold or more simp-like. He feel like there's no good woman left. Oh, this also goes for the women too. You put you in a state of flight or flight where there's no good partners left, and you'll settle for the first thing that appears to be decent. So don't get caught up in this love, this new age love, because it's almost as if people go on these accounts, these YouTube social media accounts and these podcasts to separate the man and the woman even further. Everywhere you go, there's a podcast about, oh, modern man doing this, the modern woman doing that, past bros doing this. Why are the divestors saying this about the... It's so much nonsense going on, so much negativity, and so on a low frequency level that it almost becomes counterproductive. I don't know their whole mission. I don't know anyone's whole mission, but through my eyes, through my lens, you're supposed to inspire and bring people together. Or say your opinion, say your truth, and don't chastise any others for their truth. But it's almost as if the algorithm is teaching us that it's cool to argue with one another. It's cool to diss each other. It's cool to say that I'm more important than you, because that's what the algorithm is feeding. That's what's being taken out from all the most popular YouTube channels, and that's being fed to the public. People are being less conscious of where they put their energy, because we're constantly being told what to do, how to feel, who we should love, and we're even teaching kids how to behave sexually. So the whole world is in a state of confusion. People don't know who's who, what's good, how a relationship should be, what's red flags and not. It's almost as if we're in the era of where people are looking to find an issue in someone rather than connecting with them. So you have to be focused on yourself. And although this sounds like a cliche, it has to be heard, because repetition will bring it home. Repetition will bring it true. You can't hear something one time and then go off with it, right? So all of these repetitions saying women ain't doing this, modern women too masculine, modern men too feminine. We got to look at ourselves and start changing the weather and the dynamic in society, because in the end, we're society. We're the ones who make society, not the government, not the politicians, or not anybody else, but the people. So if you want change, be the change you wish to see. This has been More Studios. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time, you guys be well. 1.